It's only nappy hour for one baby today. Other baby decided that it's not nappy hour. So.
Welcome to Nappy Hour. One baby napping, one baby awake, but that's okay.
That's 50% is not bad.
That's an F.
We have some.
Whoa, I mean, when you say it like that.
We have some teething issues going on, so naps are getting weird.
Have you had the mushroom cola?
It's
No.
really good.
It makes me feel smart. So.
Does it actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually makes me feel smart.
It's all
And it tastes
all
really
like
good.
different mushroom
Like-
roots and stuff. So
Yeah, it's like lion's mane.
So it's like good for
and-
your brain.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to try that. That sounds
It's
good.
really yummy.
Yeah.
Let me know if I'm like blocking you at all.
I know.
I'm
The
like-
only thing I'm like, hey, over there.
I know, and that's weird too.
I really
look,
thought it was
we
going to
all
be you
look
and me
straight.
in the middle, and then the
It
guy
will be
is on
next
the...
supposed to
time.
be.
It will be next time. It's just because I have to check on Golden.
Yeah, and this is easier because Emerson's being
True.
a little
This
crazy.
is kind of a fun
booby
format too,
baby.
because I'm like constantly looking back and forth.
I don't
Okay.
want my boobies on
Maybe
camera.
like down the line we can invest in like a round table situation
Mhm.
with like a camera on each of us.
Yeah,
That's like way down the line.
And a babysitter.
That'd be cool.
And a
talking
babysitter.
big plans.
All right, do you want to say what we're doing today?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, we're answering questions. Okay.
I got 2 mics.
So basically, we have a bunch of questions, and we're gonna just answer them. They're kind of all over the place. Grant, have you had a chance to look at them actually?
I haven't looked at any of them, so I'm kind of happy to go in blind.
Cool.
Going with the flow.
Yep.
Cool. Absolutely. Addison glanced them over.
Did
and
you guys
me and-
write your answers? Be honest.
No.
You guys are prepped.
No.
I haven't even thought about my answers, but they're good questions.
Are
They're
they?
really
Are they
good.
deep or are they like kind of soft?
all
Some get
over.
deep.
Some get deep.
Yeah.
Some get real deep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm scared.
We came up with our own questions, and then we asked ChatGPT
Yeah.
for some questions, and so we got a good array of random shit. It's gonna be great.
Dang.
AI.
This
Yeah.
this podcast is sponsored by AI, and partly written by AI. Today, anyway.
All right. Does anyone have anything else that they want to say before we jump right into the questions?
No, let's get started.
Okay. Should I go down the list, or should I do it in random order?
Do what your heart tells you to do.
Okay. First question. What is your least favorite thing to buy at the grocery store?
Who wants to go first?
Uh,
I
Go
go-
for it.
I feel like personally, the thing I hate buying at the grocery store is any sort like detergent or anything in that aisle.
yeah.
Because I just feel like I know I need it. It's like one of those necessities, but I'm like, I'm spending money on this, and I'm like, it doesn't make me happy, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
It doesn't
it's
raise
not-
your utility.
it's not a goodie.
Not a good.
It's not like a treat for myself. It's like, oh, now I can wash my clothes, or like now I have a trash bag.
That's a good classification.
Yeah.
Goody or not goody. I was gonna say
Exactly.
the same thing because like any type of cleaning supply or
Yep.
anything like that. First off, it's like usually awkward to bring into your house. Super
Yep.
heavy. And you
Oh,
waste
like
money.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's,
it's
not a
like
goodie.
bulkier.
I partly feel that way with vitamins too, because I feel like vitamins are expensive, but then they do actually make me feel better. So then I guess it's different. But
Let other people answer. You
Sorry.
already gave your answer.
all right.
What if Reagan's was vitamins?
Oh shit, you're right. I'm gonna stop. Let me tell you everything in the grocery store I hate.
You just go down every single aisle.
Yeah. I'm like almond joys. No, I'm just kidding.
Fruits and vegetables, man.
Tabloids. Okay. Reagan,
Tabloids.
you go before I start stealing thunder.
I didn't have an answer.
You love everything, or
I
you
couldn't
hate everything.
Think of anything.
You
I
had
don't,
5 minutes to think about.
I
this,
don't
right?
really like going grocery
You made the
shopping in
questions.
general.
Yeah, me either.
Like if I could pay somebody to go grocery shop, I mean I could actually.
We actually
That
do
is a
all the
service
time.
that exists.
Or Reagan hates the entire store. You, Allie?
Addison.
okay, I hate buying diapers.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love. I get Honest brand diapers, and they're really cute. So sometimes it's fun to pick the patterns, but I hate carrying them. I hate how expensive they always are and how fast you need them again. So you like spend $46 on diapers, and then you need them next Tuesday already.
Yeah.
So that's an annoying.
I'd
one.
like to
I'm
change my
excited.
answer.
I'm excited for potty training, so we don't have to buy diapers anymore. And I know we could cloth diaper, but we don't have a working, dryer. So
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
or a line.
I would
clothesline.
also like to add cat litter. You guys don't have to deal with that, but that's like the worst because
yeah.
it's also very heavy. So it's just all around a nuisance.
I'm
and
gonna
it's
be
expensive.
honest. I
Those are good
didn't
ones.
realize you had to buy cat litter.
What do you
I
mean?
don't
You
know
think they
what
just
I
give it to
thought you did.
You take your cats on
For
walks?
some reason, I thought you just like bought it once and then it just like sat in the litter. I wish.
Dude.
That'd be
And then-
so
And
gross.
you
then
just
when you're
scoop out the
out,
poop?
it's like
Yeah, but then you
God.
that slowly over time, more and more litter is gone because you've been
it
scooping
clumps
it out.
together.
Yeah, I've seen people from Costco like have pallets literally like walking out with like 10 things of cat litter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Dog food, now that you're mentioning
Oh,
it,
yeah.
pet
Oh,
food.
yeah.
That's annoying. It's like 40 pounds. I have to carry that out. Man.
It's funny because it's like anything that has to do with your animals is kind of annoying.
Yes.
I love you, but it's like, really? Your food's this expensive?
Seriously.
Didn't it get like 10 times more annoying when you had a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
My dog just being in the way, like, at all ever is like, are you serious right now? I'm going to take you back. Like, do you
No,
know I rescued you?
It's funny because when we were pregnant, lots of people would be like, oh, so are you guys gonna like get rid of your dogs? And we'd be like, absolutely not. And now
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I kind of see what you were saying. Like,
Yeah.
of course we
Yeah.
would never actually get rid of them, but like I get it now.
Yeah, so many people are
100%.
like, "Oh, or you're like never gonna love your dog as much anymore." Like they would say stuff like that, and we're like, "What are you talking about? We love our dog.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna love him forever. He's gonna be our best friend." And now we're like, "Dude, you have to go out again."
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
Also, the like baths are so less regular now. Like, I feel like spraying them down or taking them to PetSmart to get cleaned is like that. We used to go like pretty often, I'd
we
say.
went like every other week.
Yeah, now it's like
Cleaning again.
a
There's so
minute.
much on your plate. It's hard to
Yeah,
get
you're-
everything done, honestly.
and with a baby, dude, they're like so much you have to do just with them. Like, I don't have time for the dog.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Oh,
I
well.
love you, Hendrix. I'm sorry.
Ready for the next question?
He's still very
Yeah,
loved and
next
taken care
question.
of.
If you, oh no, I don't want to answer that one.
You
Okay,
answer the other
sorry,
ones.
sorry. If you could be any fictional character for a day, who would you choose and why?
Any fictional character for the day.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you have one?
It's just the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay, go for it.
I was thinking Sandy Cheeks. Wouldn't it be fun to live under the ocean in a bubble?
Wait,
Wait,
is that
what?
your only reason for choosing Sandy Cheeks?
Well, and you could be friends with,
SpongeBob?
yeah.
That's a highlight.
Dang, my mind was going like superheroes, but no, you're making good points.
I was thinking book characters.
Oh, I didn't think about a book.
Ow.
That's so hard.
Okay.
I was thinking superheroes originally too, but now, okay, I'm gonna go with Danny Phantom.
Oh,
Oh, Danny Phantom, he was just 14.
When I was 5, I had a dream that I was Danny Phantom, and I could like
Best dream
fly through
ever.
walls.
That's really cool.
So I'm choosing Danny Phantom.
I have had a dream that I
That's
could fly before.
solid. That is so solid.
Dang,
about
you
you
guys are
guys?
really like throwing. I didn't even think of like TV show fictional characters.
No, you made me think about something more TV related.
For some reason, I was only thinking about like cartoons, but I feel like, you know, like a Marvel character or something could be really cool.
Oh, I think maybe Tarzan
think
would
that'd
be
be
fun.
like a lot
You know
of-
what? No, Disney Hercules. I like that one.
Oh,
I don't
Yeah.
want to save the world or fight things though. Like I was thinking Harry Potter. I'm like, I'm not up against Voldemort. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
You could always
I
be
wanna
like,
be,
one
like-
of the side characters.
right.
that die. Like I feel like in those.
You could be
types of
Ginny
things-
Weasley.
Ew. I don't want to marry Harry. That guy's a whiner. So who did you say? Hercules?
Yeah, I guess I'll stick with that.
No one's forcing you here.
Well, it'd be cool to have a Pegasus, you know?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Okay. Wow. Sorry, guys. You're gonna
Don't
have
miss- You take your time.
Hey, think about it. Once you do it, you can never go back.
I think I would want to be like we're watching House right now, and that's all I can think of is like Gregory House. But I don't want to be him, but it's all I can think about.
You're miserable. What an awful character to be.
He's horrible.
Stuck with you now for the rest of your life. Next question.
Does that mean I'm married to Gregory House?
I will
I have a baby with Gregory
always
House?
diagnose you properly.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
no, I'm just gonna say Rapunzel
Ooh.
from Tangled.
Okay, but
Got a hot husband.
the first half of her story is depressing.
You know, but she lives a
Stuck in a
pretty good
tower.
life from
Yeah,
then
and
on
Alice-
out.
That's true. Allie's more of a homebody, so it kind of makes sense, you know, just being stuck in the...
Painting, yarn, learn to do things.
Yeah.
I have a chameleon.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
All right.
I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
All right,
I think that's a
nice.
good answer. What did I say? I don't like mine anymore.
Sandy cheeks.
Next question.
I like yours, Sandy Cheeks. Texas is dumb. People from Texas are dumb.
Can you hand me my
No, that's what's getting us canceled.
all of Texas.
Don't
comes
go after
Right.
Texas. It's a big state to go after.
All right. Next question. If ghosts exist and they populate your living space, would you rather be able to see them or prefer that they were invisible?
How much do they populate my living space? Are they just everywhere all of a sudden?
You can't
Like-
walk.
I don't think we know how many ghosts are in here with us right now.
I'd rather see them because I think that'd be kind of cool. And also, I feel like it's scarier when you can't see them.
If you know they exist
True.
and
Yeah.
you can't see them, that's kind of scary.
I
Yeah.
feel like I would rather see them if they don't disturb my day-to-day life. Like, I feel like if I choose to see them and all of a sudden I have like 30 ghosts in my house at any given
What
time.
if they were like gnarly
like-
ghosts too? Like they got like blown up or something. So
Right.
you just have like.
So you're just like looking at that all the time.
I don't need 30 extra people in my
Perfect.
house at any given time
Why
if I
you
choose
just
to see
walk
them.
straight through them? You know, like,
But what if you're like trying to take a shower and you're like, can you leave the bathroom?
yeah, but like, you know they're there and they're invisible. Is it like a peace of mind, like not seeing them, or does it feel weird that you're being watched and you know you're being watched and you can't see them? You know.
You know what? I'm gonna choose not to see them. I think.
Dang, dude,
Yeah.
ignorance is bliss, I guess. God damn.
Like
don't wanna see
I'm
'em.
afraid of like 30 ghosts being in my house now. I'm having to like.
Well, I feel like you're
Look at all of
infatuated
them.
with the fact that there's gonna be 30. There might just be one. Like,
Okay.
How
if
many
they're
people do you think have actually died like right here?
these are pretty new.
Oh, do they
building.
have to die right here? What if the ghost can like enter your building?
Oh,
Like,
then I
enter your
definitely don't want to
house?
see.
Oh,
Marines.
well then I guess you could always move.
Right.
Moving every month. Oh, that too many ghosts popped up in that
That's
house.
why I rent month to month.
Also, though, you have to realize that just because this building is new, like
Yeah.
The ground.
thousands of years ago, somebody could have died.
Oh, what if there's
right here.
dinosaur ghosts, like other animal ghosts?
You're adding layers to this question.
Whoa.
Now, okay, if I see under 5 ghosts, I'll see them. Over 5 ghosts, I don't have the time for it. I don't
Dang.
have the time of day.
I don't know if seeing a bunch of ghosts would be like that time consuming. You know?
What about you,
Solid
Allie?
question.
I would rather not see them and just go about my day blaming anything weird happening on the cats. That is a nice aspect of having cats is you hear anything and you're like, it's the cats.
That's
It's
true.
fine. Except when they're like sitting next to you and then you hear something.
That definitely was not the cats.
It's still the cats somehow. They probably like knocked something over earlier. Yeah, I would rather not see them. Especially because where we live, we're right up against a military base. So I feel like we would be seeing some nasty people.
Yeah.
Ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, gross. So that's my answer.
Okay.
Nice.
Did you already answer, Reagan? I don't think you
I don't
did.
remember if I answered or not.
I don't
but,
think you did.
I'm gonna go with not seeing them. Also, I think.
You're alone, Grant.
Wow.
You're alone with all your ghosts.
Yeah, you know, me and my ghost friends, we out of here. We're about to hit the bars. You guys can.
They can't leave the premise. They died here. They're stuck here.
Oh.
You're basing that off what you see in movies.
Oh, so you know more.
I'm not saying I know more, but we don't know if that's the facts.
I think between the four of us, one of us should be able to see ghosts.
Exactly. So, I'll take that burden.
You can
Perfect.
communicate.
You can be
Yeah.
like, Reagan, you're about to walk into a ghost. It's like, oh, thanks.
Reagan, Johnny is right there. Like,
Oh, you know what we didn't do that I'm just realizing right now? Well, this is our first podcast ever. Don't know if you guys know that. But we did not introduce ourselves at all.
Okay,
So
let's
you're
introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm Reagan. What else do you want me to say?
give us your LinkedIn bio.
I'm Addison, husband to Reagan.
Yes.
I'm Grant, husband to Allie,
I'm Allie, mother to her.
Yeah.
and we're the Brady Bunch. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we're
And
not.
it's
It's
nappy hour.
Nappy hour.
Except Emerson's awake, so she's really thrown off the whole premise. But maybe next time she'll be asleep.
Golden will probably be awake next time.
You just hear random
I know, right?
babble. I know. And then maybe by the 5th episode, they'll both be asleep at the same time. You know,
At some point, it has to line up, I feel like.
the amount of coordination you have to do to get this thing together and have the babies asleep, that's like planets aligning. So,
Seriously.
We'll see.
Seriously.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
Okay, next question. If we found out that there was another Earth out in space, and it was a complete mirror of our own in every way, and every one of us existed on it, would you want to meet the second you?
No.
Nah, me either.
No.
100% I would.
No,
The
because
universe would implode.
I can guarantee that other Reagan is doing a lot better.
Right?
Wow.
I don't want
That's
to
what
see it. Thinking too.
What if she's not?
She probably, then I'd feel
Isn't
bad
it-
for her.
So it's not the exact same grant. It's like a different grant.
It's like multiverse.
Yeah.
There's an
Oh, okay.
alternate reality
Yeah.
type situation. She could be. I mean,
What if
what
they're
if
doing the
What if
same?
you changed her life, and she talked to this version of Reagan, and you inspired her? You know what I mean?
No,
All right.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either.
The alternate version of Addison is probably pretty cool. So I don't want to meet him.
I don't want to meet him too, because like I'd want to wonder like, oh, I wonder what happened if like what turns he took that are different and how different his life is. You know.
Yeah.
What if he was dead?
Well, then I guess I wouldn't meet him. I guess I would just go ham with other Addison. I'd be like, oh damn, I guess he made some bad decisions.
Sucks for him.
I know. I'm the cooler one, I guess.
What, Emerson? She's trying to answer the question.
Just trying to eat the mic.
Wow.
Very
She says
insightful.
she's already met her other universe. She's very close to that side, so
Oh, nice.
yeah, they're friends back in the spirit age.
In the spirit womb.
Yeah. Okay, you're done now. That was a nice little commentary.
Thank you for that, Emerson.
All right, next one. What we got?
The next one. Would you rather go back in time to see the dinosaurs or jump forward 1,000 years to see our futuristic society?
I'm gonna sound pretty negative here, but what future?
Yeah, that's what I was
To
gonna
go
say.
1,000 years, and I would just probably be sad because I'm sure it's not even on this planet.
Yeah.
What if it was on a different? I mean, on a different planet could be pretty cool too.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have like a kind of galactic Star Wars vibe future that you could see.
Right?
You
Does
know?
that mean that you would choose going back in time?
Yeah, I would see the
To
dinosaurs.
see the dinosaurs. What if you get eaten?
Just all alone, just you and the dinosaurs?
No people.
Well, I didn't know I couldn't bring a friend. Changes my answer.
No
I'm
plus
just
ones.
kidding.
No, I feel like I would want to, like, if it was guaranteed that you wouldn't get eaten by dinosaurs, like, you'd come back safely.
It feels guaranteed, that question. Feels like you're just going back in time real fast.
I would go in the
I wouldn't kill
future
any butterflies or anything.
and I would pull a Biff like from Back to the Future and get all the
Sports.
and know all the outcomes to all the sports and stuff, and then bet and be a billionaire.
That did not work
So
out.
much
though.
more valuable.
So
I
much
would
more
definitely go in
valuable.
the future as well. Like, that sounds so much more fascinating.
Yeah,
You
it
guys
does.
would just be confirming things that have been studied.
Yeah, but I don't,
Yeah.
I'm not fully convinced that dinosaurs existed.
That's why I said you'd be.
Oh, no.
That's what I'm saying. You'd be confirming.
Where do you think the bones come from?
Haven't you seen those videos, though, like, of, like, the T-Rex arms? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I
True.
feel like, I don't feel like we're putting the bones together correctly, and I would want to see what they actually looked like.
Have you seen a platypus though? Like that shit don't make sense either.
No,
Does
that's,
not,
They still
honestly.
exist.
that's true.
So like,
you seen
biology is
Meteoropolis?
not always.
Yes, I have, but not in a very long time.
When you said that, it reminds me. And he's like, I have a big head and
These
little
tiny
arms.
Yeah. I don't know.
So you go in the past?
So I would go to the past. I don't want to know what the future holds.
Oh, I do. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be tight.
This question is very interesting. If you could have any historical event named after you, what would it be and why?
Oh, easy.
Oh, really?
Yep, the Great Emu War in Australia. That's one that named after me.
Is this real?
Yeah,
Look it up.
Why
It's
are you like
so
this?
real, dude? They lost, dog. They fought.
Ooh, lost.
Wait, they
The
lost.
Australians had a war against the emus.
You're
in
joking.
in the 1920s and
No.
30s,
Why?
true.
because they were like they were just going crazy, I guess, ruining all their shit.
So they
It's
fought
nuts.
them?
Yeah, with guns. They were like hunting these emus, and then these emus were fighting back.
And they lost.
I mean, yeah, there's just too many emus. So I want that to be called the Great Grant War, or the Great War of Huntington, or something like that. I don't know. We can work on the name.
Okay.
That's a good
Even
one,
though you just
honestly.
weren't
I think
involved
that-
at all.
I think that'd be a fun
don't even
Historical
live
event.
on that continent.
Yeah, well, maybe in this fictional historical event naming, I like went over there or something.
I like it. I like it.
Cool.
That's hard to beat.
Yeah, I don't. I think we can go to the next question.
The Great Depression is called the Great Addison.
It's just misery. The Great Depression.
Oh, the Berlin Wall. President Reagan could be called the Reagan Wall.
Okay,
It's not bad.
sure.
Allie,
Grace is gonna name all of
let me get a good one for you. Hold on. Let me look at you. 9/11.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were
The Twin
gonna
Towers,
say
the
that.
Alley Towers. Dude, imagine that though. Every 9/11, people are just sad, and your name's associated with it.
Oh
That
my
that
God.
is probably the worst one.
Yeah,
Actually,
that is- well, we could do something like D-Day or something, yeah, or the Holocaust.
I just saw this. I
Dude,
just saw
the Holocaust
this.
is called the Alley.
I just saw this
That would
TikTok,
be-
and it was like, if your birthday is, like June 14th, 2002, your parents have issues because you would have been conceived on 9/11.
oh,
Feels
And then
bad.
all these people in the comments were like, dude, that's my birthday.
oh no.
There's definitely a grip of people that were born on 9/11 too.
Well, so probably so many people were like, the world's ending. Let's just
yeah.
raw dog it.
The only thing I was thinking about was like the Big Bang. You know,
Oh.
everything started with Addison.
Thinking positively.
Dang,
Grant's
dude.
giving us the Holocaust.
That's so funny. Oh, what's that? Oh, the Last Supper.
Oh,
The
Crucifixion
the last
of
grant.
Christ. Let's see.
I like that question a lot.
I'm so happy for you.
That was definitely Grant's question.
right.
If you could only celebrate one holiday each year, what would it be and why? One holiday, the rest of your life. Look out, Emerson's just staring at you. Sorry.
What was the question?
If you could only celebrate one holiday forever, choose one.
Christmas.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep, Christmas for me too.
Whoville, let's go.
Christmas. We're all in
That one's
agreement.
easy.
You're so cute. Okay.
I just feel like
Oh, sorry. No.
I was just gonna say I feel like everyone gets celebrated. So like,
Yeah.
like we all get presents.
And it's like always fun.
I mean,
feel
not
like.
the
Yeah.
Jehovah's Witnesses, the Jews, but everyone else.
But us.
The good old Christians. And people who weirdly just celebrate it regardless of faith.
So us.
Which a
So
lot of
us,
people.
Yeah.
Christmas just feels like so magical. You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
the most wonderful time of the year.
It's
For a
it's
reason.
literally just
I
so
agree.
fuzzy, you know?
Yeah.
Like
So warm and fuzzy.
yeah, fuzzy on the soul.
This question I think is good. I think that we're going to have some good debates about this. So,
I'm excited.
do you think opposite genders can maintain a friendship without developing a love interest? The age-old question, can girls and boys be friends?
Dude, this has changed so much in my life, I feel like.
This is what?
It's changed so much in my life. Like I thought
oh.
my way of thinking about it. I don't know.
Have you changed your opinion on this? Like,
Yeah, all the time. I still can't decide. I'm like, because like part of me is like, yes. But then also I feel like if there's attraction, like any sort of attraction, there's like possibility if it's mutual to where they're like more than they like do something.
there's always like the potential. I
Yeah.
feel like there's always like the door.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
Like it's not impossible.
I
It
feel
just makes
like
it hard.
guy and a girl can't be individually best friends.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I couldn't go have a guy best friend that like Addison wasn't friends with.
Yeah.
That feels weird. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I feel like that would cause
But then it also feels weird if you're like if you hang out with one of Addison's friends without Addison, right?
yeah, that would also be weird.
Which I feel like kind of. What do you think?
I feel like girls and guys can't be best friends if they are both single.
Yeah, but then I
I think that like
They will inevitably like end up like either trying to have a relationship or hooking up?
I think so, especially like I mean, I guess it depends, but especially in like our culture and stuff, like you're gonna go out to drinks with your friends, like that kind of vibe just sets it up. Like I mean, Grant had a girl best friend, and they made out all the time, even though there was nothing there. So
Yeah, that's another.
It's like, why'd you have to bring that up, Allie?
Well, that's another reason why it's hard, because like I feel like I guess if you're not attracted to the person, I think that could work.
The making out or the being friends?
No, I mean being friends. Like I feel like if you don't find that person attractive, or if they're like for whatever reason just not your type or whatever, you can be friends with them. I know this is definitely gonna not be received well. I feel like I think a lot of people will think you can just be friends.
I just don't think you can.
God, yeah, I don't think you can.
I think if you're
Yeah,
honest with
like-
yourself, you can't. You can't just. There's always the potential. You'd never like. I think also, like, I'm not trying to like say men are pigs or anything, but like I'm saying like a lot of guys are just kind of down if there's an opportunity.
Yeah.
Hey, it
with
takes
any
two
girl.
to tango, though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If there's an opportunity.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like I feel like any guy best friend situation, even if a guy isn't attracted initially to the girl, if the girl ends up making a move, I feel like the guy would be like, oh yeah, okay.
Most guys are just open to it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
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 So I
Valid.
feel like
Maybe if both people are sober. I don't know. I feel like a lot of times when drinks are involved is when that stuff happens.
well, yeah, totally. But I think when you're like in a relationship, and obviously you have to be in like a trusting relationship and a secure relationship. Like I'm not saying this is all people, because people do cheat and stuff, but I think like if both people are in a relationship, it's easier to have a friend of the opposite gender, because that's not even an option. But then that is like trust issues, and like why do you need to have a friend that's a girl or
Of the
whatever, and
opposite
then
sex.
it could lead. So I get that, but I think that's the situation it would be most possible to be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
What about
I agree too.
what about the show Platonic?
I love that
Oh, yeah,
show,
just
and
watch.
I'm
It
not
hasn't
finished
finished yet?
and I'm sure they're gonna hook up. Like,
True.
But then the husband's so nice, so
he's
like, I
so
don't know.
nice.
I know, he really is a good guy.
So, final conclusion: the opposite sex can't be just friends.
It's funny.
It seems that way.
It's funny because I was actually just telling Addison, this is a little bit of a tangent, but I was just telling Addison last night actually that one thing we were talking about all of like the people that we've just been friends with throughout the years, and I was like, one thing that's like really important to me in this stage of my life is finding friends that you can tell are like content with their relationships, because like I don't want to I'm not going to go into the details on the podcast of why I guess
I think you should
But, like,
name drop.
but like I don't want like 20 years down the line to like have like one of our couple friends like I don't think Allie would ever do this obviously because we're friends, but like you to like start flirting with Addison or like
Right.
you know what I mean, like down the
Yeah.
line, like I
Yeah.
don't want friends like that. Like I want people that like
Yeah.
I can
That makes
trust.
sense.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of times it has to do with the person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can just tell.
You don't want like some Desperate Housewives type
Yeah.
situation going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Where everyone's like with each other's husbands.
And
People
also,
get weird
like-
in their 40s
Exactly.
and 50s and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I used to work at a bar where a lot of divorcees came, and it was just so sad, like watching old people flirt. To be honest, like I don't want to be there ever.
I would not like that for my life.
Yeah, I would not like that for my life.
But I think also something on like finding people that are content in their relationship is nice too, because when you're entering like the stages of life that we are with kids and then more kids and just family environment, it's hard to be friends with someone who is like going through relationship and you just can't relate on those same levels. And I'm not saying drop your friends if you have kids, I'm not saying that, but I feel like it's like really hard to relate, and it can be like confusing, with like where you're at, because you're just like, dude, I just want to like hang out with my baby and like let's just like watch some TV together or like go to the park, and you're like you just broke up with your boyfriend and you're up and down and you're drink like
You wanna go to
whatever
the
it
bars
is,
and
you're
meet
going to
new
the bars
people.
and stuff, and I just can't be in that, so that's kind of hard to
Yeah, like don't you just want to come to the park and
yeah
have a picnic?
we can get coffee.
You want to go on a walk?
Right. Such different phases of life.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's not wrong to stay friends with those people, but I think it's a lot easier to find friends that are in that.
Yeah.
same-
Definitely.
Same season.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I agree.
If you didn't know your age, how old would you be? You can pick the next one.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, if you didn't know
go
your
down the line.
age.
Like, how old do you feel then? Is that what kind of what they're asking?
Yeah, how old do you feel?
I feel like I'm forever 19.
Actually,
Not really, but I feel like since 19 to now, I don't think
Take
like
into account how your body feels.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, besides the impact of having a kid and the toll that's taken on like my body. I just mean like sleep wise and stuff. I don't mean your toll is way greater than my toll.
Brand did so much work. I mean,
I really
Carrying that
did.
baby for
She's
9
a
months.
heavy baby. I'm totally kidding. I just don't think my body's changed that much. Like to where I'm like aching, like, oh man, my legs don't work like they used to. I don't feel that
I
way.
mean,
yet.
I hear you complain about your back a lot.
Yeah, but like I said, I think that's because I'm carrying Emerson.
Oh my god, you don't carry her all day.
Well, I know, but before I didn't carry anything.
Man, that's fair.
seriously, there's
You know
like
what I
this
mean?
place where your back
It's
cricks
like right. I feel like it's like right under my left shoulder blade, like
Dude,
and, like
that's-
down my spine. You know, where I'm like, no matter what I do, there's this thing in my neck that just doesn't go away now.
I'm so glad you're late to this
Yeah,
issue. No, I would agree though. Like I feel like I'm just like 21. I feel
Yeah.
like young 20s. You
Feel
know.
same.
Yeah. What about you?
I was gonna say 30.
Older?
I do. But I feel like I wasn't thinking about it from my body perspective. I was thinking about it from like
Mental.
my mentals. Like I feel like I'm not like, I don't know. Like when you see people on TikTok and they're like in their 20s and out partying and doing all these things, and
Yeah.
like I feel like I'm very much in my mom era,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's
That
30s.
ages you a
Oh,
little
that makes
bit.
sense. Oh,
That-
I will also say too that to add on, like I feel like I don't bounce back as quick as I used to.
No,
so
definitely not.
Yeah, so I guess I do feel older in that regard. But what about you, Ellie? How old are you?
Well, now I have a lot to think about because originally I was like, I always feel like I'm 22. Like I feel like I stopped aging at 22. Like
I feel that about 23.
really?
Yeah.
I'm like always like my auto go to is like, oh, I'm 22, and then I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
But so I would say 22, but then thinking about that, like what you're saying, like how 22-year-olds are and how I was at 22, I'm not 22. Like I feel like I would be older too, maybe 34.
Yeah.
34.
Yeah.
You went from 22 to 34.
4?
I feel like that's
I'm
always
in my
the weird.
Jesus year, dude.
Bro, you're the most geriatric.
I feel like that's always the weird thing about aging is I feel like so many people, like even when you hit like 40 or 50, you still feel like you're like 25 or like
Yeah.
27.
Yeah.
Like, how did I get so old?
Doesn't it make you like look at your parents and you're like, man, you guys were like just kids. What do you?
Yes.
It's so weird.
Seriously.
Yeah.
It's weird
I
to think
think that's the
about them
crazy
because
part.
being, us now and
Yeah.
having kids and
Well,
like.
Grant's parents got married so young too, like, and had kids young, and their wedding photos look like prom pictures, like,
They really
and we're
do.
like, oh my god! But when you're little and looking at that, you're like, they're so grown up,
Yeah.
and now we're like, I can't believe you were such babies.
Isn't
you
it
were
weird?
like this. You were like us.
Literally.
This is so weird.
Yeah. And we don't. I don't feel like a proper adult.
No,
No.
I feel like when you're like walking in the grocery store with your baby and you're like, oh my god, everyone's gonna think I'm a teen mom. Like I'm so young. Like that's how I feel.
Yeah, literally.
It's crazy.
It's so
They just
funny.
let anyone have kids, dude.
I know, literally. It's so funny how like our kids aren't gonna know, like they're not gonna know us consciously at this age.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna really know us until we're like 35.
30, yeah.
Right? Like
So weird
when
to
they're
think
like
about.
10, 12 and they start like realizing
Yeah.
Yeah.
like their memories of us are gonna be like middle-aged.
I know.
know.
Oh, depressing.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird too, like thinking back and you're like remembering my mom being like 30 something, like in her 30s, and then being like, it's crazy because like that we're getting close to that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're like, oh, she's so old.
Yeah.
They'll have this podcast to look back at.
That's right.
That's a.
There's so much
That's
more
actually
video
so cool.
now.
That's true. That I'm excited to show her like our kids when they're older, like all these cool videos of them and stuff. Because I always wondered like, oh, what did I like?
Yeah.
You know, this about you as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, and our parents only had their big cameras. It was like a mission to get them out,
Yeah.
or like film cameras and stuff like that. And now we have like like a million photos and videos
Yeah.
just from this morning. So
Yeah.
Seriously.
I'm gonna have so many pictures. We're gonna have so many pictures.
Is my finger yummy?
These are a lot of good questions. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out which one I want to ask.
Well, I'll ask them a question I just thought of while you're looking.
Sure.
Okay, so since having a kid, has your perspective on getting older and like aging changed? Have you thought about it a lot more, do you feel like, or have you not thought about it at all?
I have like a deep fear of aging and dying.
Me too. And having a kid, I feel like, has made it a lot worse.
Yeah.
Because I just think of how fast she's growing
Yeah.
and how she's going to be 20, and that means I'm going to be old.
Yeah.
I'm going to die.
Yeah.
She's still
Dying of old age, or are you saying like scared of dying and leaving your kid?
Both.
dying of, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We were talking about old age, but
Yeah, I think it's just weird to think about just the age in general. Like when
Yeah.
they're 18, we'll be 50.
That's
Or
what
you'll be like
gets me.
46. So you'll be you'll be under 50. But we'll be like 50 years old when
I was
they're
like,
18.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait, no. When they're 18, we'll
Yeah.
be 50?
When Golden's 18, we'll be 50, right?
how old
No.
will you be in 20 years from now?
Or wait, I thought.
Oh no, we'll be
48?
like 48. We'll be like
We'll be
So
46.
you'll be 46. when
Oh
they're
shoot!
18.
Oh man, you're gonna be 42.
I was like, oh my gosh. 50?
Dang. Okay.
I'll be
Okay.
46.
No.
So we'll be
Yeah, when she's
46.
18.
Okay, that's not bad.
Okay, because
No,
remember,
that's not bad at all.
That's not
40 is
bad.
like still young these
Yeah.
days.
my goal was to have all my kids, for me to be turning 50 by the time my youngest kid is 18.
Okay.
You guys
Yeah,
have some
that's what
work
I
to
wanted
do. How many
to.
kids you having?
They're having 3.
Three,
Right?
four,
Three? 3?
9.
3, 4,
2, 3?
9.
2 to 4.
2 to
Right.
4.
She'll finish by 60.
That's us 2.
No, if you had 9.
Oh.
Yeah, that's crazy. It
Aging's
just
weird.
Really, the quick, like how fast they grow when you see it like that. It's like, oh, I always thought like it would take so long for me to get old, but when you realize how quickly they're aging in this short amount of time, I feel like it really puts into perspective how you're aging the same way, where I'm like, before it was just like, oh, another birthday, and now I'm like, a year is a lot, dude. Like,
Yes.
another birthday.
It really is like that country song that you play. The blink of an eye
Oh,
one.
stop.
Which one?
The blink of an eye one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
which one
Kenny
you're-
Chesney.
Yeah.
Don't Blink by Kenny Chesney. Tearjerker. Tearjerker.
Okay,
Seize the day.
I got a question for us. Okay, I like this one. What do you find is more motivating for you, criticism or praise?
Praise for me.
Praise for you.
If someone criticizes me, I crumble.
Rain's like, I quit immediately. Allie? Praise?
I feel like neither. I feel like nothing. If anyone
Allie's
comments
like,
on me
only-
at all, then I'm stopping.
Only I can motivate me. And also, like,
Because I'll get mad at criticism, but praise, I'm like, yeah.
I also feel like if, like, the
That's
wrong
true.
person praises Allie, she'll, like, take it offensively and be like, she likes what I'm doing? Never mind. I don't want to do it anymore.
I actually feel that.
Yeah, I feel like you've done that for sure before. Mine's like, I feel like 50-50. Like, I feel like half the time, praise is nice, but sometimes I feel like when someone criticizes me, I get like a flame inside of me,
It
like
depends
fire.
on who.
Yeah.
Like there's a few people in this world that if they criticize me, I'll be like, I'm gonna show
Prove
you.
wrong.
Did you guys ever do sports in high school?
No.
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 Did you?
Yeah. So I feel like from a sports team matter, the criticism can be very motivating.
I was gonna say, I feel like there's also a difference in like criticizing your hobbies, your work, and your workout. Because it's like for some, like in your work, maybe criticism could be better because you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take that and move forward and do better. But then like if you're working out, like maybe you don't want to be told like, you
Yeah.
suck. Like you're like,
Yeah.
I want to be told I'm doing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe it's different things.
Yeah. And also how the criticism is like delivered. I think delivery is probably a big factor.
Yes.
Where you're like, dude, you suck. You should literally quit.
Grant
Like,
does
that's
not
very
like
helpful.
me criticizing him. I'm really mean.
That's what I was thinking. Like in personal relationships, it's different. Like if I
Yeah.
like clean the house and Addison's like, "Oh, Reagan, like, thanks for cleaning the house. Like, that made me so happy." Like, I'll be like, "I'll clean the house again the next day." You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if you like complain about me not doing something, I'm gonna be like, "Fuck you," and like, nothing's gonna get done.
Yeah.
The kitchen's looking a little bit dirty over there.
I was like, I think you missed the spot. Right there. It's okay. I'll just do it.
All right, I got one.
Okay.
What we got?
Does the truth exist?
That was the second one I was gonna pick.
Or is everything subjective?
Well, like,
There is a truth.
yeah.
Is there a truth or is there your
like
truth?
that can is
Yeah.
red.
Is it?
Is
Allie?
it red?
Or is it more of
You
a
guys think it's like
magenta?
orange?
It's definitely not magenta.
I know,
What about-
what is magenta?
Wait, what color do you guys think this can?
No, it's red.
Okay.
What about to a colorblind person though?
Right.
And are you only perceiving it as red because of the, receptors in your eyes?
What if we all see a different color, but we all just call it color red?
Yeah,
Also
I
true.
think that a lot.
Yeah,
So
that's
is
a-
I think there is
therefore
a
I
truth,
am.
and I don't think it's anybody's.
What is one example, I
don't know
guess,
how to
of
explain it.
what is one example of something that is undoubtedly truthful?
No, not like that.
I would say like a law, like gravity.
Everyone dies.
That's a theory, though.
It's a law.
Isn't it the theory of gravity?
No, it's a. Isn't it the law of gravity? Like,
No,
Newton's
that's a.
laws?
Did you guys watch Frenemies?
No.
Oh, that
Trisha
one.
Paytas doesn't think that
Gravity
gravity
exists.
exists. She thinks it's just a theory.
It is a theory.
No,
isn't
It's
it?
not a
It's a-
theory. It's a law.
Yeah, the law of gravity, I'm
It's a
pretty
law.
Oh.
Newton's laws or whatever.
Because we know that there's gravity.
Yeah, it's provable.
sure. Because we're not floating away, I think. That's the I think that's the evidence.
I swear it was called the theory of gravity.
No, it's the law of
There's
gravity.
like string theory.
There's theories, and those are ones that haven't. But like, I think they're into law when they're non-contestable. I'm pretty sure.
I think
Yeah.
most things that
I'm no
we
scientist, but
most things I feel like that we think are factual though do end up being just theories.
Mm-hmm.
Like black holes, wormholes, like those are even still I'm pretty sure
those-
just theories.
No,
Right.
did you hear that they recorded the black hole?
When did this happen?
Like
I
last
looked I
week.
googled this like yesterday.
oh, it happened like
It's
5 minutes
crazy.
ago.
It sounds like music in the black hole.
Really?
It's insane.
Sounds
I'll
like
look it up.
music.
I'll show you.
There's like a violin in every black hole. Like
They're
How
playing-
did we get the camera back?
what?
They sent out a solar like a
Wi-Fi. I don't know.
No, but
Bluetooth.
did it go down the black hole?
no, it just went outside of it.
It didn't get sucked away?
No, well, I think they recorded it from very, very far away.
Ah, okay.
You know, they kind of like narrowed it in, like sonar or something. It bounced back. You know.
Okay, apparently black hole is a band. So
I need to
holes.
hear this. I don't know if I'm buying this. Was this done by NASA?
yeah. NASA releases audio of what a black hole sounds like. Are you ready?
Yeah, play it.
It's that.
Wow, that's terrifying.
I don't know if I would consider this music.
I could totally see flat earthers being like, bro, this is so fake. This is the fakest thing I've ever heard. That's kind of exactly what I'd think a black hole would sound like, though.
Seriously.
That makes me sick to my stomach.
That's terrifying.
Like the thought of that.
And that's why we gotta go 1,000 years and check out, see what's up.
That sounds like
kinda-
Final Destination music, maybe.
It's like,
Like-
scary, haunting music.
It's kind of cool, like, no?
No, it's kind of cool.
It's kinda
It's
cool.
scary though.
Well, black holes are real, I guess.
Proved it here on this podcast.
Or something, yeah. Guys, we did it. We solved it. Oh my god, that's crazy. What was the question? Oh yeah, truth.
Oh, the truth.
Yeah, that one's hard because I
The
guess,
truth is subjective.
but I guess there is like a truth of things, you know?
It's just not. No human has the truth.
I talked
the
about-
truth. I feel like.
I talked about this
We have
with
our
my
own
friend on
truth.
his podcast, and he's like, well, whoever just like, say someone writes something, or like something happens in the past, like how do you know it happened? And it's like, oh, there's a scar, so you know something happened, right? Or something. But it's like, how do you, whoever just like, because you can choose like how to write what happens, you
Yeah.
know? But there's no way to like really
Like the winner tells history.
Exactly.
vibes.
Yeah, that kind of vibe where you're like, how do you actually know what happened? Because all we know is what's been like passed down, either written or verbally.
What's been told, right?
Yeah. So it's like that's why so many people have like such
So
a
do you guys
quarrel
think,
with like the
like,
Bible.
giants
You know, that's been
existed?
altered so many times.
Yeah. Do
Do
we
you
think what?
Giants existed?
That'd be so cool. I hope so.
Because it's all in every culture has a story about giants and dragons.
I mean, I think they've found like oversized like leg bones and things like that. That I don't know. They could have existed.
This goes back to Reagan's dinosaur thing.
Yeah, why don't we
They
have
didn't-
giants in museums if we found their bones?
Because they got eaten by dinosaurs.
Listen, you'll have to Google this, but I feel like they found some weird bones. I think they've dug some things up.
Oh my god.
I'm with you.
Dude, there's a dragon skull.
Honey.
Changes everything.
It's okay.
That might be a good one to end it on, though.
I mean, I like it. It's nice and deep. Well, how do we end this? What's the? I guess it's a good way to wrap up, huh? We just. All right, nap time's over. It was not a success with Emerson, but it's okay.
Nap time is
He
over.
stares at me.
Emerson's about to take a nap now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I think I actually need one now.
Yeah.
Now that you guys
Now
are
that
done.
you guys are done.
Nap time is over for Golden. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Yeah, thank
Like us
you.
on all platforms.
We'll be, coming out with episodes all the time whenever these babies sleep.
If they ever sleep.
That's right.
Bye bye.
I feel like
Bye bye now.
this is just a perfect end with her just like nonstop.
Yelling. You're like.